On Thursday, a Jirga in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa appointed Chief Minister Ali Amin Gandapur to tackle peace initiatives amid rising tensions with the banned Pashtun Tahaffuz movement, PTM. The federal government imposed the ban for national security reasons, yet PTM activists gathered in Jamrud. In response, KP officials enforced Section 144 for 30 days. Gandapur committed to leading peace efforts through negotiation and highlighted the need to protect citizens, while Governor Faisal Karim Kundi emphasized the importance of political unity to address security challenges. In other developments, Hub Power Company Limited, Pakistan's largest private utility, announced it would end its power purchase agreement with the government ahead of schedule due to ongoing tariff negotiations amid rising energy costs. The deal's expiration date has shifted from March 2027 to October 1 to prioritize national interests. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif disclosed that an agreement with 5 independent power producers, IPPs, could save the country 60 billion rupees annually. This move aims to benefit the exchequer and is part of broader negotiations with the IMF for a bailout, as well as restructuring power sector debt owed to China. Meanwhile, during a visit to Islamabad, Saudi Minister for Investment Sheikh Khalid bin Abdulaziz Al Faleh praised the strengthening ties between Pakistan and Saudi Arabia, emphasizing limitless potential for economic cooperation. The Saudi delegation is expected to finalize agreements worth around $2 billion across various sectors. Al Faleh also noted an 80% increase in trade, fueled by a $5 billion investment commitment from the Saudi Crown Prince. Finally, Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb revealed that nearly 50% of tax leakage in Pakistan, estimated at 7 trillion rupees, results from sales tax evasion by companies. He stressed the urgent need to combat tax fraud to improve the tax-to-GDP ratio and lessen the burden on salaried individuals. Aurangzeb pointed out that a major factor in tax evasion is the low registration rate among companies, with only 14% officially registered. He warned of serious consequences for tax fraud, including arrests, and urged companies engaged in fraud to responsibly justify their tax obligations. The United Nations has reported that the Israeli military has repeatedly fired at UNIFIL headquarters and positions in southern Lebanon, resulting in injuries to 2 peacekeepers. Meanwhile, ambulances continue to bring victims to Al-Aqsa Hospital in Deir el-Balah after an Israeli strike on a school shelter killed 28 Palestinians and wounded 54, according to Gaza's health ministry. A United Nations inquiry has found that Israel systematically targeted Gaza's healthcare system during the recent conflict, labeling these actions as war crimes and crimes against humanity. Former UN High Commissioner for Human Rights Navi Pillay reported that Israeli forces carried out relentless and deliberate attacks on medical personnel and facilities after Hamas's assault on October 7, 2023. The report indicates that children have been severely affected by the collapse of healthcare services. Meanwhile, Israel defends its actions by claiming that Hamas militants are based in densely populated areas, including hospitals and schools. However, the inquiry accuses Israeli forces of intentionally killing and torturing medical staff and obstructing patient evacuations. In response, Hamas condemned Israel's attacks, describing them as Zionist war crimes, and called for international intervention, warning of potential global repercussions. Since October 7, the ongoing military offensive has resulted in over 42,065 Palestinian deaths and 97,886 injuries, according to Gaza's health ministry. The violence has escalated, with casualties reported from various locations in Gaza, and the humanitarian situation continues to deteriorate amid a prolonged siege. Hurricane Milton slammed into Florida on Thursday, leaving over 3 million customers without power and causing at least 4 deaths. The storm made landfall late Wednesday as a Category 3 hurricane in Siesta Key, about 70 miles south of Tampa, and later downgraded to a Category 1. While it spared Tampa a direct hit, the storm unleashed up to 18 inches of rain in some areas, causing severe flooding and widespread damage, particularly in counties like Hillsborough and Sarasota. Emergency crews have conducted multiple rescues, including saving 15 people trapped by a fallen tree. In the aftermath, officials warned residents to stay indoors due to hazards like downed power lines and flooding. The storm also spawned tornadoes, one of which hit the Spanish Lakes Country Club, leading to home destruction and fatalities. Meanwhile, U.S. inflation has shown signs of moderation, with consumer prices rising at an annual rate of 2.4% in September, slightly down from 2.5% in August. This aligns with the Federal Reserve's goal of achieving a 2% inflation target, potentially affecting future interest rate decisions. The economic outlook remains positive, aided by a robust jobs report from the previous week.